Galaxy A54 and Google Pixel 7a. I have them both here and I'm going to compare them. There is a clear winner, but is it the right choice for you? So when it comes to appearance, it's purely subjective. So with the Google Pixel, you have a more recognizable design that's a plus for many. And then with the A54, you have a more minimalist design that you can't really go wrong with. The build quality is great on both phones with only a couple of cutbacks. Although it's not noticeable, both phones use plastic in the designs, but the edge goes to the Pixel 7a, and that's for two reasons: the haptic feedback and the buttons. Both are more crisp on the Pixel 7a and provide a better user experience. So the Pixel 7a has a smooth transition from the side to the back, which is very comfortable in the hand when you're holding it. And it also lets you reach all the buttons without having to readjust your hands. I can click the volume up, down, and power button very easily due to the design. So the A54 also lets you reach the buttons with relative ease. So I could click the power and volume down without having to adjust, and only a slight adjustment for volume up button. The difference comes in the side here, transition from the side to the back, where it's a bit sharp, so it can be a little bit uncomfortable when holding it for extended periods of time, and it tends to dig in a little bit into the hands. So the advantage on this one goes to the Pixel 7a. The screen is one of the biggest differences between these two phones. The A54 is larger, brighter, smoother, and subjectively looks better. And this is by no means saying that the Pixel 7a screen is bad. It's actually really good, but Samsung did a killer job with the A54 and its screen. So the better screen goes to the A54. Now going to arguably the most important part of the phone, the chipset. The A54's Exynos chip falls short of the Pixel's Tensor G2, both on paper and real-world experience. The A54 feels sluggish in many scenarios, including unlocking the phone, while the Pixel 7a is snappy and responsive in most scenarios, and you get the added benefits of Google's AI features. So the clear winner here is the Pixel 7a. So in terms of the battery, the A54 beats the Pixel in sheer size. The A54 has 5,000 milliamps, while the Pixel has a little under 4,400 milliamps. But that's not the whole story. The Pixel 7a is showing to be more efficient with the battery it does have, which is surprisingly large for the form factor of a 6.1 inch screen. The winner in this category is the A54, but just ever so slightly. Both phones have a similar max volume, and both have decent sound coming out of them. The difference really comes in the tuning. Comparing both phones side by side, the Pixel 7a sounds a bit more true to life, a bit more accurate to what the sound is supposed to be, and the A54 sounds a bit more distant and with a little extra low-end sound. Overall, I'd say the Pixel 7a has the better speakers. So one of the Pixel's most notable features is the camera. So the Pixel 7a has a new sensor which can sometimes suffer from lack of optimization, but from my experience this hasn't been the case with this phone. Going head to head, the Pixel delivers sharper images, better zooming capabilities, all digital with these two phones, and no useless macro lens. The A54 does take some nice pictures, but let's face it, there's a clear winner. Hands down, the winner is the Pixel 7a. So when it comes to software, this is also another subjective category. Both phones offer a good UI, and you can't go wrong with either one. The differentiating factor here is going to be reliability. Although I haven't heard of any issues that have made either phone useless because of the software, Samsung has become one of the more reliable ones in terms of overall bugs and also in terms of updates and fixing those bugs. So the winner on this one, I will give it to the A54. Before I give my final thoughts, don't forget to like and subscribe. And finally, between these two phones, the better choice is the Pixel 7a. The more powerful chip provides a better, smoother experience, and the camera is leagues ahead of the A54. The only times you might really wish you had the A54 is maybe if you're watching a movie and you wanted the larger screen, or if a new bug comes out with Pixel software that starts draining your battery. But besides that, the Pixel is going to be your best bet. Thanks for watching. See you next time.